Are you training but you're tired? Are you working out but you're fatigued all the time? You don't seem to be making progress with your fitness and you're losing motivation, you're losing your mojo. You don't want to do the workouts and cycling is the thing that you love. Look, don't worry. In over 30 years of coaching, from beginners to pros, I have seen this and I term it the workout camouflage concept. And I'm going to show you what it is and how you may be falling into that trap and how you're actually damaging your body. We're going to fix it and we're going to do it with a couple of strategies that will allow you to progress in days. So don't fall into the trap of avoiding all my videos. Subscribe to the channel. It's dead simple, okay? But I'm going to open up things with a hack. You've been hacked, okay? You've been hacked by the pharmaceutical companies. You've been hacked by the marketing companies. Sure you have, because you've already been researching somewhere in your lifespan how to get a better bike, how to get a faster bike, how to get more power, okay? We all talk about it. Yes, there are ways and means, but you need to get the basics built first because you're working out and you're using the workout as an excuse to live a life that you should not be living. What do I mean? Well, the workout's easy, and you know it's one part of many things. Your nutrition, hydration, stress management, and your sleep, they're key. So the workout, therefore, is one of 5 key components. But you use the workout to balance out your life. You eat what you want, you drink what you want, you behave in a manner that doesn't befit the workouts. Coach, come on, cut me some slack, I'm just an amateur, I'm just trying to lose a little bit of weight. Yeah, but you love cycling and you're not following a sensible approach. And the older you get, the more damage you're doing, even with the workouts. Let me give you a little basic mathematical problem to solve. Workout that you do, 1 hour, you've done a threshold workout, you do it first thing in the morning, well done you, you're going to have a great day. You've started it with that red carpet that you've rolled out. A little bit of inflammation from the workout, your body absorbs it, great, yeah? However, you then go into your day and you eat shit. And what I mean by that is you're eating high processed foods, you're eating simple carbohydrates, you're not getting enough proteins, your nutrient level of the foods is low. Therefore, you're dropping in more inflammation. So we're going to carry the inflammation from the morning and we're going to put more inflammation in. Now remember, the workout's inflammation is good for us. If we can absorb it, our immune system works to absorb it. This increases our steady state, so we become more tolerant to the harshness of the workouts, makes us more resilient. But the inflammation from the foods, the bad diet, stays a little bit longer. This inflammation builds up and it creates oxidative stress, which therefore leads into a bad sleep. So, your great workout in the morning, your shitty diet is therefore impacting on your sleep. That poor sleep's increasing inflammation. You're waking up the next day a little bit tired, but you're a warrior. You're going to do the workout again. But you're not seeing progress, so you work even harder. No pain, no gain. Remember, everybody follows that concept. What a load of bullshit. But then the same routine happens, the temptation to eat shit, to drink shit, okay? You're in this merry-go-round all the time. But it's easy for you to understand why, because the news, the media tells you food's addictive nowadays. It's not your fault. You need this drug, okay? You need this product. You go searching for recovery products that the pros are eating, where all along the best products are right there in front of you. When was the last time you went to the doctor and the doctor wrote out a prescription for you, maybe gave you some medication? What if the doctor wrote to you and handed a piece of paper that said, increase your VO2 max and man the fuck up, you idiot? Wow. Doctors wouldn't do that. Why shouldn't they? Because they know that your longevity of motion and your longevity of life is impacted by your VO2 max. I work with riders who are over the age of 50 who have FTPs close to 350. Not because that was their prime goal, because they can, because of the work they've done for their VO2 max. I work with riders who have maintained a healthy weight for over 30, 40 years of cycling. Not because that was their main goal, but because that's what they can do when they've got their VO2 max right. Your VO2 max is a validation, an indication of the work you've done. It is about your cardiovascular fitness through zone 2 and zone 5 work mainly. It is about your lean tissue development, and it is about your weight management. Go and find a study about longevity of life. Research like Harvard's Public School of Health, who came up with long-term studies that gave women 14 years more life and men 12 years more life if they followed those 5 key headlines. Well, what were they? You know what they are, okay? But you put your head in the same place that a rectal thermometer goes and you avoid them. Healthy diet. That's low levels of highly processed foods, higher levels of nutrients in your food, maintaining a healthy weight, hitting that weight and staying there, not blaming anyone else or not blaming addictive foods for it. Moderate levels of exercise, at least 3 hours a week. You're doing more than that. Limiting your alcohol intake and also no smoking. Well, that's easy for you to do, okay? And that has been shown time after time after time, but yet people don't do it. And you're not doing it. You're using your workouts as an excuse to eat and drink badly because you think it's okay. It's not okay. The workout is 1 part of 5. If you apply a strategy to the others, you will make gains in days. And here's what to do. Try and avoid your simple carbohydrates. Just add in complex carbohydrates. And that's easy to do. You can go and research that. Complex carbohydrates are much slower in the release of their fuel, and they will give you a steady level of sugars. Do not avoid sugars. You need them. You need them in your diet. Then you've got to look at the nutrients you're getting. You're already aware that if you work out and you want to progress, you need to have those 9 key amino acids in your diet because you can't produce them naturally. So you're getting them. But you want to be looking at your vitamins Bs 1, 2, 6 and 12. You want to be looking at your nutrients. Now it's very easy to go and make sure that you're getting the 9 key amino acids into your diet on a daily basis through natural foods. Those 9 key amino acids will help your protein resynthesis, catabolic to anabolic. You will get more energy. Now, talking of energy, where are the nutrients that help us with energy production? Well, let's look at the vitamins first. B1, B2, B6, B12. Are you getting enough of them in your diet? Then we want to look at things like iron. Is that becoming an issue as you get older? Remember, from the age of 20 to 30, you've got unicorn blood. Yeah, you can do a lot of things. You can work out, you can party. But from the age of 30, things start to slow down. And Stanford University has recently released those aging key points in your life. 44 being one of the key ones. If you hit the age of 44, you're overweight, you're not doing much exercise, you're drinking too much, you're smoking too much, then you're going to age a lot faster after the age of 44 than someone who's got their VO2 max in check. And that's all I need to say, because if you've got your VO2 max in check, you've got your fitness, you've got your weight, you've got your lean tissue in check. And you've got a bigger fucking smile on your face than anyone that hasn't. So check your iron levels, okay? You can go to your GP and say, hey, I don't want you to do an assessment, I want my iron levels checked. But then look at the magic M. The magic M is magnesium. Magnesium is responsible for over 300 enzyme reactions each day, minimum. And if your magnesium levels are low, guess what? Your energy production is low, therefore you're feeling tired. So by looking at your B vitamins, your iron, your magnesium, you can change things very quickly. The next thing you want to look at is, are you a fat fanny? Okay, and what I mean by that, are you avoiding fats because the very word scares you about putting weight on? Well, essential fats are absolutely fundamental to a healthy diet. And you can make that change really easy. Avocados, nuts, and eggs. Do you have them on a daily basis or at least once a week? All 3 of them. You can add them in really simple and they're going to give you a wealth of nutrients that are essential. Do not avoid fats in your diet if you're looking to regain energy and regain control. It's that simple, okay? You've got to look at your training and then how to support the absorption of that short-term inflammation that you're getting. Because trust me, life is filling you up with inflammation all over the place. So please take some sensible approach and do not camouflage your workouts with the excuse of I can eat and drink what I want because I'm working out. If you're doing that, I would advise you to stop working out, because by moving the workout is easy and you'll not get that inflammation. Then eat and drink what you want. See how far that gets you on your fitness journey. Yeah, the world will be taken over by VO2 max dominators. And if you want to test yourself, why not join my 5-day challenge? It's free, but many of you will not complete it. You've got to have a strong resolution to the work ethic. But if you really, really want to test yourself and find out what you are capable of, try it, okay? The link is in the description. It's floating about somewhere on the screen possibly, because it will take you to a new level. Trust me. Now remember, the pharmaceutical companies, they want you weak. They want you to believe that you need them to make the next step. But you don't in many occasions because you have all the attributes to be successful. So don't listen to the bullshit that so many things are easy. The taste of the pizza is so good though, coach. The donuts are so smelly. That bacon first thing in the morning. If you have a strong why, if you have a desire to make the gains, you'll do it. But trust me, no matter how hard you work out, if you do not apply a strategy to the other levels of inflammation in your system, then you will remain fatigued for the rest of your life. That's it. It's that simple. You cannot change it. So I would advise that, give up the workouts. Just give up that dream because there's no point, okay? Living in that camouflage lifestyle, the older you get, it's not going to get you anywhere. Hit that like button. Maybe subscribe. There's enough for you to go forward and make gains. Trust me, in days if you follow that advice. But always remember that your workout is easy and it's just a small part of the journey. But you got to enjoy it. For how long? For the rest of your life. But give yourself a challenge. Take on the 5-day challenge, okay? It really will allow you to explore what you're capable of or what you're not capable of. Hey, you keep smiling, keep spinning, and keep finding that energy. It is there. You can keep going. I don't care what age you are. There is an opportunity for you to progress every single day. Take it, seize it, grasp it. I'll speak to you soon. You take care.